Hi my friends, welcome back. This is A Course in Miracles lesson 52. Today we are still doing a review, and today is the review from lesson 6 to 10. So I'm going to read the lessons, comment, highlight a few things, and we're going to do the first guided practice together. So let's do it. Lesson 52. Paragraph 1 from lesson 6. I am upset because I see what is not there. Reality is never frightening. It is impossible that could upset me. Reality brings only perfect peace. When I am upset, it is always because I have replaced reality with illusions I made up. The illusions are upsetting because I have given them reality, and thus regard reality as an illusion. Nothing in God's creation is affected in any way by this confusion of mine. I am always upset by nothing. So here I want to highlight this, that reality brings only perfect peace. If it's not perfect peace, it's not reality, and we have replaced reality with illusions. We have replaced reality, God, reality with illusions, with confusion, with distortion. That's why we are upset by nothing, because there is a confusion, an illusion, and distortion. It's not real. Paragraph 2, lesson 7, I see only the past. As I look about, I condemn the world I look upon. I call this sin. I hold the past against everyone and everything, making them my enemies. When I have forgiven myself and remember who I am, I will bless everyone and everything I see. There will be no past and therefore no enemies. And I will look with love on all that I failed to see before. So this lesson, if we master this lesson, is already we are living another reality. When you understand that what you see is only the past, when you're seeing through the ego lens, or when you're seeing the judgments, the histories, the meanings, the beliefs, and you stop right there and you become present with your heart and the love that you are and the love that you have in your heart, and you know who you are, which is love. And knowing who you are, the only thing that you can be is who you are. And as you know who you are, you know who your brother is. And then you could only bless everyone and everything you see. It's like acting from the present moment, seeing everything from the present moment, being present, being aware of yourself, and then becoming aware of what you're seeing. And as you become aware, the only thing that you can be and you can see is love. Then, paragraph 3, lesson number 8. My mind is preoccupied with past thoughts. I see only my own thoughts, and my mind is preoccupied with the past. What then can I see as it is? Let me remember that I look on the past to prevent the present from dawning on my mind. Let me understand that I'm trying to use time against God. Let me repeat that. Let me understand that I am trying to use time against God. Let me learn to give the past away, realize that in so doing I am giving up nothing. So as we practice being present and stopping relying on past thoughts. Stop relying on past memories, on past beliefs, on past meanings. We are giving up nothing and we are gaining everything by being present, because God is only the present moment. That's what, which is all that is only the present. So when we give up our past thoughts, we are gaining everything by being present, by being who we are, by being one with the mind of God. We have practiced a lot being the past, so now we have to practice being present, becoming aware when we are not present, becoming aware when everything we're seeing is the past. It's past thoughts, it's past beliefs, it's past memories, it's past histories. So we have practiced so much being the past, and now we become aware of that to stop and become present, and to really ignore the past thoughts that arise. Because to have a shift, we need to really make an effort to have this shift. So if we are used for years, our entire lives, to only see the past, and we want to shift that, we have this conditioned mind that it's always bring the past, and we want to shift. So we ignore, we stop, we become aware and say, no, that's not what I want to see. No, I don't want to see this past belief. No, I don't want to see this past memory. I don't want to see this distortion or this past judgment. I want to see with fresh eyes here right now, with the light of awareness that I am. And nothing can stop me from my desire, because the will of God is my will and my will is the will of God. And that is a way to practice this. So let's go to paragraph 4, lesson 9. I see nothing as it is now. If I see nothing as it is now, it can truly be said that I see nothing. I can see only what is now. The choice is not whether to see the past or the present. Just the choice is merely whether to see or not. What I have chosen to see has cost me vision. Now I will choose again that I may see. So every single now moment we have the opportunity to choose again. So there is no shame, there is no guilt. We have the present of the now, the gift of the now, or the present of the now, to choose again, so we can see, to really stop bringing the past into the screen of our movies, to drop this veil, this lens, these beliefs, these conditions, dropping this, choosing to see. And to see is to see with Christ's vision. To see with Christ's vision is to see through the heart, is to see through the awareness of who we are and through the light of who we are, which is Christ's vision, which is without any veils and any of beliefs, any of the meanings and past judgments or conditions. Is seeing the present by what it is. So then let's go to paragraph 5, lesson 10. My thoughts do not mean anything. I have no private thoughts, yet it is only private thoughts of which I am aware. What can these thoughts mean? They do not exist, and so they mean nothing. Yet my mind is part of creation and part of its creator. Would I not rather join the thinking of the universe than to obscure all that is really mine with my pitiful and meaningless private thoughts? So it's to become aware that all the thoughts that we have that are not in co-creation with God do not mean anything. They may be based on lies, on illusions, on theories, on beliefs, or meanings, or something that was taught to us to diminish our power and our light and who we are. So we give up these thoughts. We let them go, we ignore them. We do not feed on them and do not choose them. We choose to come back to our hearts, to come back to who we are, to come back to our essence and the part of God's source that gives us the life force energy that we are. So that is why my thoughts do not mean anything, and I rather let them go so I can join my mind with the mind of my Creator, with the mind of God, with my true self. So the idea for this lesson is for us to spend at least 2 minutes on each of these lessons, just really like meditating on them, bringing these truths into your hearts, become aware of this, and really the idea of these 5 lessons that we are reviewing today is to let all go, to detach from the story so we can become aware of who we are, of our light, of our essence. And then we can create the happy dream, and then we can create the reality that we want to experience here. So that's the idea for today. I'm going to guide us through a brief meditation. Then we're going to repeat each of these truths, and we're going to meditate on them, really trying to detach of everything that we are covering today, detaching from the past, detaching from the thoughts, etc. So we can become more present, more aware in the light of who we truly are. So let's do it. I invite you to close your eyes when you're ready, to take a deep breath. To relax into the present moment here right now. To drop your awareness into your heart. To become so present with your heart. And I'm going to repeat the lessons of today. You can repeat out loud or in your hand. And you're going to meditate on each one of them a little bit. So let's do the first one. I am upset because I see what is not there. I am upset because I see what is not there. And the next one, I see only the past. I see only the past. And the third one, my mind is preoccupied with past thoughts. My mind is preoccupied with past thoughts. I see nothing as it is now. I see nothing as it is now. My thoughts do not mean anything. My thoughts do not mean anything. We are dropping any thoughts coming back into the heart, stating our desire to co-create with the mind of God, with our truest self, with our heart, with our essence, which is love. From this place of love, we can choose to see with Christ's vision. By being present, by remembering who we are, we bless us and everyone else. And whatever was upsetting us was bringing us to a call to action, to go within. To wake up. And to start creating the happiest version of this dream, of this creation. Whatever upset us is to bring us into alignment. Is the wake-up call to see who we are. Then we start becoming present. We try to become present We desire to become present so we can understand, so we can see, so we can say, aha, that's what I was looking for. So that's the practice of today. Come back to your heart. Come back to yourself, to the present moment, to God within, to your true self, to love, to light, to being. And that's it. Whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for practicing this lesson with me. I hope you have an amazing day today and see you again tomorrow. Bye bye.